Well, when I met Lee Harvey Oswald back in 1969, at Woodstock, do you know what I mean, you know, most people think Lee Harvey Oswald was murdered in 1963 by a bloke named Jack Ruby. But that's not the case, because I met him, you know, I was tripping on some of the brown acid they talked about, you know, it's not the good stuff. But, you know, we talked, and he told me that he had killed Kennedy. But he didn't shoot him. He said he strangled him, which is strange, because when you watch the Zapruder tape, it appears that Kennedy's been shot in the head. I don't know, you know. Anyway, Jackie Kennedy, she reaches back and grabs some of the bloke's brains, because that's her husband, you know what I mean? It's part of him. It's part of inside his head. And it's, you know, you want to, when your husband gets shot in the head, that's natural. You just want to grab the brains, and I could see why she did it. Well, LBJ he was a good bloke. He stepped right in. You know, he made a good president. Of course, in '68, he decided not to run again. So you ended up with that other bloke, Hubert Humphrey, versus Richard Nixon. And fortunately for America, Nixon won. And he got re-elected in '72. But then he had a bit of a problem, a sticky wicket, if you will. And he got impeached and he resigned. And then Gerald Ford took over. Jerry Ford. And he was a bit of a wanker, to tell you the truth. A torso, a real torso. And so he never got re-elected. Jimmy Carter came in, a peanut farmer from I believe it was Plains, Georgia. And he didn't get re-elected either, because Ronald Reagan stepped in, the movie star. He was a handsome son of a gun, tall, dark, and handsome. So of course he got re-elected, because Ted Kennedy screwed things up. I mean, maybe Lee Harvey he killed the wrong Kennedy. You never know these days. Anyway, that's all fucked up, American politics. Then you got Bush, the first, former head of CIA. Never know what that bastard's up to. Skull and bones, secrecy and all that. And then you got Bill Clinton. He was a heck of a number, you know, with his Monica Lewinsky, you know, and then we got George Bush Jr., because Al Gore couldn't win the election. Or maybe he did. Yeah, we'll never know. Well, we do what we do now, actually. Al Gore did win the election, as it turned out. He got more votes in Florida. But unfortunately, due to some judicial intervention, Bush took over the Oval Office. Then you had 2011 with 9/11, the great terror attack on the Twin Towers and the Pentagon. There's a bit of a mystery there too, you know. I have a feeling Lee Harvey had something to do with that one. From the grave. Yeah. Little conspiracy theory there for you. Then we got Barack Obama, the first African-American president. And who knows what's next? Who knows?